Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Now, we're going to start our interrogation, but first, let's get a profile going. See if we can find all the things. Precious stones of poor quality. And I was curious about this. Envy is socially active. I believe that is correct. Political symbol means politically active. Got a lot of symbols around him. Holy crap. Ex-military and married. Huh. Can we validate? Character portrait complete. Sir Charles Yellingham is the manager of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. He was formerly a soldier with the prestigious infantry. A married man, Sir Charles appears to be rich, but his wealth is superficial. He is politically engaged with the Tory party and seems to have an active social life.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
Alright.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
I've heard clubs were a big deal back in the day. Fortunately, we've got Bobs everywhere. Hello, Bob.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
I need... Well, actually...
If I believe Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
I really doubt that was the reasoning why. Is Lestrade still here?
You're still here?
I am still here. I need a warrant. Which will probably take time, so I'll tell you what... Actually, can we talk to you guys?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
What did the police say? Do you know anything?
Ah. Well, wait a minute. Did we miss something here?
The iron mounting rod is broken.
Or was that it? Anything else of interest? What about imagination? Not the case. That's still highlighted, though, which is a bit strange. And we saw that.
The surface is damaged. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
Oh, okay. So that was all that we needed. Well, I guess we can head upstairs. Sir Charles will probably be a tad bit upset, but it's okay. He'll forgive us. We're Sherlock Holmes. This is actually a good place to get a bird's eye view of everything. Anything else sticking out? Nope.
Only club members have access.
Oh, come on, Holmes. You've never really cared about stuff like that before. Well, let's talk to Sir Charles again. Maybe he'll let us in somehow.
A murder at my club? What a disaster for our reputation.
Yeah, we'll just ignore the fact that a man, you know, died. Investigate the crime scene and interrogate witnesses, which I am in the process of. So is Sir Charles the only one here who could have any kind of, significant knowledge of the subject? I mean, we did go over there. Yeah, we did look at this earlier. Yeah.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Well, at the moment, I think we may be good. I'm really glad this doesn't have a time limit. That would be most vexing. And looking up at the top and the bottom. Okay. I think we might be good.
I need to finish here first.
Never mind. I lied.
And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please, go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
Aw, snap. Statue jumps down and runs away. Oh. Are we gonna watch that? Statue throws spear. Oh. I like that one. Let's deactivate that. So we're trying to do the series of events here. Zacharias is felled by the attack. Zacharias steps on the leaves. That stepping on the leaves might be the correlation that let the statue know that it's time to throw. Sir Charles emerges from the club. Okay. So, from what I'm seeing here, Zacharias steps on the leaves. Statue throws the sphere. Or the spear. Sir Charles, this is a cool little feature. Sir Charles emerges from the club. And then the statue... Well, actually, it might be the other way around. Hold on. Because Sir Charles said that he didn't see the spear thrown. He just saw... He saw Greystoke's body. So let's go ahead and do this in the proper sequence, because stepped on the leaves, threw the spear. Zacharias is felled by the attack. Then Sir Charles emerges from the club just in time to see the statue run away. That was actually very conveniently timed on Sir Charles's behalf. So, and then the statue jumps down and flees. So let's watch the sequence here. Right there. He walks out.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Takunu Maan's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Interesting. So, Investigate the murder. At least we got that part down. Now what do we do?
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
Cool. So that gives us... Let's go to Scotland Yard. We should be getting some clues. Let's see. Facts about the crime. Sir Charles was alone at the club on the morning of the murder. Zacharias Greystoke was killed from the direction of the pedestal where the club statue stood. After the murder, Sir Charles saw the statue running. Can't make any connections yet, but we will. Just a matter of time. Looking forward to examining what
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Stellar.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Please, he's not guilty.
Calm down, dear.
Probably a lot of unpleasantness happens in this building.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Bob. Evidence room. Ooh. Just gonna mosey on in here. And, ooh, there's the calendar.
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look.
Nothing there. Can we look behind? Ah, got a code.
Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them.
You have some carbon paper?
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Money was left inside the wallet.
Uh-huh.
An ordinary pencil. Tissot watch. Swiss. 1855.
The symbols. Ah, okay.
Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs.
Let's go ahead and do
They are the
that.
symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Okay. So, let's do a little bit of translating here. That one, no. It needs bowling. This one's got bowling ball holes. Let's try and find that. Cursed. Cursed or weak. Oh, multiple meanings. Okay. Well, we can go back and forth here. So let's look for the snake. Cursed to be. That sounds like that makes the most sense. And that looks like a pocket watch. Cursed to be nobody. I would love to do this as a profession in real life. I think it would be so much fun. And challenging and all the other stuff. Cursed to be nobody. Wait. Cursed to be anyone to disturb. We're getting like a King Tut vibe here. So need a gripped hand. Where are you at? Trying to make sure I don't miss it. Cursed anyone... Oh, wait a minute. That was the wrong... Whoops. My bad. Where's that hand? Oh, that was number 7. I was going down the wrong one. So where are you? With the sloop. Like archaeology and paleontology was something that I had always really considered getting into when I got younger. But then the realities of said profession and the money that they would entail to disturb, let's go sacred, like student loans and stuff. If I knew back then what I know now, excuse me, hit sacred temple. It's all starting to make a little bit of sense. Cursed to be anyone to disturb the sacred temple to meet death, maybe? Sealed. Probably risen. And this guy looks like a hobgoblin. Risen master or statue. Let's just line everything up and then we can make sense of it. And where are you at? There, guy. The grumpy looking face. Profile. Come on. Where are you at? There you go. So, cursed to be... Cursed to be anyone to disturb sacred temple to meet death, risen statue, any to descend. Interesting. Cursed to exist. Cursed to be anyone to disturb sacred temple to meet death. Risen. Let's go statue. Only God to have mercy? Eh?
No, I think I've missed something here.
Yeah, definitely. So... Cursed to exist. Cursed to appear. Anyone to disturb sacred temple. That's crazy. Can't we just like go back home and check the books? No. I don't know why my throat suddenly got hoarse. I apologize, guys. Well, let me go ahead and try to figure this out, and I'll be right back, guys. This is attempt 4 with a new combo.
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy.
That's what I was getting
It's not
wrong.
only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
See, I was thinking of the only God to have mercy. The god or gods would have mercy on whoever disturbed the temple. That's what the that's where I was messing up.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson. Now we need to go ahead and visit autopsy. I think. What is this? This is a room.
There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being.
Ah. To the morgue it is. Mr. Greystoke. Ew. Interesting. He's got all these scars along his back. Looks like lash marks from a whip.
These scars are old. This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart.
He aimed correctly.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
Which makes it even more impressive if he was able to, or someone was able to throw that spear with any accuracy if he was stumbling about. So we need to get a search warrant. So I guess now is when we bother Lestrade. I've heard it Lestrade, Lestrade. I don't know which is the actual accurate term. Knock, knock. What do you got here? Shapes of noses. Uh-huh. Got some newspaper articles.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
You get to examine him. He's got blood on his collar. Lack of sleep. Or is that wine? Ah, it's wine. Too purple to be anything else. Hangover. Probably a hangover. Lack of sleep. He's in good mood when he's cleaning his gun. Okay. Letter from the Robin family. And a woman's handkerchief. So Lestrade is in a good mood. Lestrade is exhausted. He didn't sleep well last night. He's been drinking wine. Now he has a headache. Cleaning his gun suggests that he's in a good mood. He keeps a lady's perfumed handkerchief as a memento. Mrs. Robin, the wife of a British councilman, might be connected with Lestrade's present condition. Oh, you
Since I
cad.
have the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
Brave Sir
I
Robin.
have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
Go do doctor things. So now we can go ahead and search the club lounge, which is good. Let's see if we can make any deductions. Facts about the crime. Okay. Mayan calendar. There's our first. Sir Charles saw the statue running away. Let's go ahead and put that right now, because we haven't seen anything in, like, the contrary. You know what I mean? So, Mayan calendar, facts about the crime. Physical abilities. Well, we made one connection. That's good. So, what we're going to do here, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. There's no scenes or anything.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Bob. And we will go ahead and start examining the club in the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.